Shubho and Wasim out there in the middle. A wild swing, an inside edge, some work for the fielder. We were praising the fielders. Raswas made a mess out of it. A much needed boundary. They need some kind of luck here, Boushers Busters.
Well, I think yes, Wasim did the right thing, trying to smash the ball, get some runs for this team, make their fielders a bit relaxed. Look at that one. Valiant effort, but doesn't count it.
This is what happens sometimes when you want to put that extra effort and in the process you leak easy runs. It's a much needed boundary from the blade of Wasim, but still it's a long journey for Wasim and Shubho Paul. Width offered, nicely managed, just for a single. Now what should be the plan? They have lost 3 big hitters. What should be the plan B? What kind of total they want to post here?
First and foremost is that they should have a good partnership between these two. Go for the singles and doubles. An odd boundary definitely help them to come up with the run rate as well.
An exciting day and good to see people coming in numbers. Trying to be innovative, not needed at this point of time. He wanted to get that boundary, made room, wanted to go over. The fine leg fielder misses the line completely, and Ahmed Aflal strikes for the first time in this game.
Well, they are not doing the best thing, their batters. Reckless shot from him. We are just talking about that they go for singles and doubles, and that's all credit goes to the bowlers. 29 for 3. 4 rather.
With the fall of Shubho Paul, in comes the off-break bowler, Asim.
Middle, yeah.
They need some miracle here.
Madam,
One of them should target the bowler. They have lost 4 wickets. Get at least 8 to 9 runs in next 2-3 overs. Excellent piece of bowling. They were down after losing their first game. They managed a 77 batting first in the round 2 first game, Ruwi Rangers. They were asked to bat first yet again on day 2 by Gubra Giants captain. They made a big mammoth total on board, 129. Now Boushers Busters winning the toss and elected to bat first. They are in a bit of bother. Pictures are coming live from Oman Cricket Academy. Asim under pressure against Aflal.
Brilliant bowling within the block hole, just giving away only 1 runs. I do not understand why the batters come in the early part of the innings, try to play innovative shot instead of going, seeing the ball. End of over number 4, 30 for 4 Busters.
Excuse me, sir. Middle stump.
.30 for the loss of 4 after over number 4. Wasim and Asim out there in the middle. Good to see. Local football players, I believe, because they're very busy in the evening practicing the game. They came out here to watch this beautiful game of cricket.
So flashes and misses. First face the ball on the middle of the bat, then you can go for your shots. Without seeing, standing and playing the ball is not at all at this stage of the game.
Tends to happen because at the back of your mind, though you have lost 4 wickets, you have an eye on the scorecard, just 30 after 4 overs. He's feeling that extra pressure. Hit hard toward the backward point region. Look at that effort coming from Aflal. In no time releasing the ball, but good to see these two running hard, converting that single into double. Singles and doubles won't hurt Ruwi Rangers.
Well, some outstanding fielding I have seen from the Ruwi Rangers, possibly in this match, particularly 2 blinders and some excellent ground fielding. And for that, they have got 4 wickets.
Yet again, it was in the slot, but nowhere near the ball, no feet movement. Big slog. They're playing their second game of the night. The first game, they have dropped almost 4 to 5 catches, but good to see they recovered quite well. A sensational fielding effort from Sanju Sajeev and Vignesh. Now in a strong position is Nadeem and his team Ruwi Rangers.
This time he tried to smash it, and what a magnificent cotton bolt. Wicket number 5. Busters are really in trouble.
Poor cricketing skills have been shown by the men in orange. You have someone like Wasim Ali at the non-striker end. All you need to do is take a single and get him back on the strike. Wanted to be hero, nowhere near the ball. And the tall, fast bowler getting better off Asim. A good catch taken by the bowler himself. Half of the side, back in the hut.
They have to play themselves, apart from 2 stunners from the Ruwi Rangers. Reckless shots, selection, and they are halfway back into the dugout.
And that is how you create a pressure on your opposition, by being on your toes, taking those excellent catches, stopping those boundaries. And in comes Fawad. Thick outside edge. Ball races towards the fence and no stopping off the mark with a boundary.
Well, anyway, finally 4 runs comes to the rescue of Busters at the moment. Bottom part of the bat to the third man. Fawad starts with a boundary, badly needed for Busters at the moment.
Need plenty of those kind of boundaries here. 2 left-handers, they have that ability to go big. It's just a matter of time. What have you done? Not in control. And luckily for Fawad, was away from Karan Sonavle. Is there a chance for a run out? And an excellent throw coming from Karan Sonavle. What have you done, my boy? First wickets going down, thanks to those fielders of Ruwi Rangers taking those extraordinary catches. Now, a poor mix-up between these 2 batters. And a good throw. 1 bounce straight into the hands of wicket-keeper. And nowhere near that popping crease. The Fawad, the last hope. He needs to walk back. Wicket number 6 for Boushers Busters going down.
Well. no way to describe how they are batting. 6 wicket down, 37.
Signal. Signal he showed, but he didn't tell. Signal पकड़ के रखना है ना.
For Vadali, 5, 37 for 6, 5 overs gone. It will be changing in combox. It will be Amin.
Yeah, Sanju coming. Apply. Lefty. Good to go. Lefty. Nene क्या क्या मैडम? Lefty आया क्या? अरे power play बोलेगा. Checking. सरल दोस्तों. Loading power play. Three-fielder out. Two out. Hamad.
At the halfway stage, the Boushers Busters are probably looking worried. It's going to be
Number 12.
quite a worrisome dugout. 37 for the loss of 6 wickets. Only Wasim Ali out there,
Side. Yeah.
who's been there since the very beginning, and he's faced only 8 deliveries in the last 5 overs. Joining me in the comm box is Pranav Mehta.
Leg. Yeah. Inside.
What a night is this for Boushers Busters. 2 and 2, and an evening like this. What are you reckoning, Amin? What's the way ahead?
Big shot from Wasim Ali. Much needed here. This one's come like a shot or a jab in the arm.
What a shot is that from Wasim Ali. Came out of nowhere. It was the bowling of Aflal against the line, but what's so important for Wasim Ali is holding his posture. Such a talented youngster is Wasim Ali. All he needs to do is get some runs under his belt.
Yeah, more often than not, especially since we've changed the pitch, it's suddenly been such a good leg side boundary to hit towards, to target. And Wasim Ali has done just that. He's up against Aflal. Aflal went for a plenty in the previous match. And finally, things looking under control for the Boushers Busters. 43 for 6. Yes, it's 6 wickets, but it's also 43 runs. This 10-over format is unforgiving. Once again, this time drives well. It's towards the offside. So another boundary. So 10 runs already from the first 2 balls. This turning out to be a decent over. Breaking the shackles is Wasim Ali. Have a look at that. Picturesque. And this is photogenic.
What wonderful striking from the batter Wasim Ali. That is classy, on the rise. That's very, very elegant from Wasim Ali.
Yeah, I mean, if the broadcast team is listening, I would really want to see that shot once again and just halt at the time when he strikes the ball. That was absolutely exquisite. Tries once again, thumbs towards the offside and misfield. He'll certainly look to get the second run as well. It's turning out to be quite an over. Aflal is facing the heat now from Wasim Ali. As a bowler, where would you want to bowl now? Because he's seriously timing the ball well. That's 3 balls in a row, or 3 shots in a row that Wasim Ali has looked threatening.
They'll rotate the strike. That's exactly what they need. Get boundaries on offer and keep rotating the strike. I'll tell you what, 36 for 6 is where they were in trouble, but I'll tell you, this is the pair that they would be looking forward to. The youngster Wasim Ali, and along with him is Hamad.
Aflal is probably now looking at to change in field, but then of course it is the batting power play. Not many options. Tries to go big, Hamad. The over's already gone for a plenty.
If you're in the camp of Boushers Busters, what are you looking at? If they can get close to probably 90, I'm sure they can make a match of it. Bowling has been good. Oh, he's going to go for the shot. He's going to continue. And this is going to be in the hands. A deep square leg. A flawed change of pace is going to be the departure of Hamad. What a ball is that from Aflal?
Yeah, although it's the end of the over, but then Hamad was certainly on for that shot because it's the last ball of the batting power play and he had to get that aggressive shot in, try to maximize it as much as possible. At the end of 6, the Boushers Busters are 50 for the loss of 7 wickets.
Quick. Hello. Hey, Afla.
So it'll be Shabazz walking in to join Wasim Ali, who's been looking good. I'm of the opinion that they should keep expressing themselves and get as many runs as possible. But what's going to be of big concern is the net run rate. Even if they go down, I say even if they, net run rate should be a matter of concern.
Hey, ball, well done.
7th over has been given to Super Sanju or Sanju Sajeev.
Hey.
Early on in this day, Sanju picked up an absolute
Hanji.
crazy catch. In fact, 2 of them. And both of them were just inches above the ground. Especially when the team needed it the most.
No single idhar.
What's he up to today?
Afla.
Quickly hurried the batter to play a shot. And no, this one's poor. They've just leaked that one additional run here. There was never a run there. He did so well and try and stop the single. And then he was probably going for another no-look run out.
If both of those catches were replicas, this is what he was trying to replicate, the no-look run out. It's got him so much of fame and name. Why not be tempted?
And straight away he's banished back
Hanji.
towards the boundary. But yes, of course, the left-hander Wasim Ali on strike. Right then, this is going to be an interesting contest. It's going to be Sanju versus the left-hander Wasim Ali. He'll watchfully play that. He certainly should be targeting that boundary straight up ahead. But for that, he'll have to get to the pitch of the ball. And the pitch is not easy tonight. It's definitely not playing easy tonight.
I'll tell you what, probably he'll wash this over out and look to take the batting power play in the very next over.
Well bowled.
He doesn't have a lot of partners left in the tank. Needs to make sure that he faces majority of these remaining deliveries. As many as 20 are remaining. If he can face 15 of them and get probably somewhere around 30, that'll be a good total to Boushers.
Absolute horrendous. It's a horror show out there right now in the center of the pitch as Wasim Ali was on a 100-meter sprint and running towards the striker's end. But Shehbaz was trying to protect the wicket, and in the end he had to sacrifice his in order to Wasim Ali to continue.
That's poor stuff from Shabazz. Ball watching, criminal, especially when your team is in a lot of trouble. He had to be responding to the person at the danger end, that's Wasim Ali. He had to be responding to his call. When things are not working your way, they are just not working your way. 8 down, Boushers Busters at the score of 53.
Akil Khan walks out there to the center, and you're 8 down for 53. Yes, of course, they've got those first 2 wins, but you would still want to have some sort of surety that you're going to be in the top 2 to play that all-important final of the D10. Remember, they've already been there and done that. D20 finalists, the Boushers Busters. At the end of 7, they are 54 for the loss of 8 wickets.
Changing bowling. Left arm over. Left arm over for you. Middle, yeah. Leg.
This should have been the batting power play, considering the situation, but they are going to prolong it. If you're looking to swing at it, why not have seven fielders inside the circle? But at the moment, it is working in favor of Wasim Ali. 26 of 17 for Wasim Ali.
Yeah, he certainly holds the key here for the Boushers Busters. If they have to get to a respectable total, I'd say even 80 would do at this stage, considering that they're already 8 wickets down. But it has to be some sort of a respective total so that the bowlers can give it their best, have something to bowl to.
What a shot is that? Stand and deliver. Even with the likes of Vignesh, it's not going to be cut off. Wonderful striking from the batter Wasim Ali.
Yeah, that shot was always on. He's been eyeing that area, and he's so good in that area. There's a wide gap between the fielders at long on and long off. And even though it was tad bit towards the long off region for Wasim Ali, it was hit really hard and just rocketed towards the boundary ropes. So good 4 runs here. And now they've reached 60. And once again, the scoring rate is not the problem here. They're doing really well on that. It's just that wickets column that's going to create some worry.
White ball.
Angling away from Wasim Ali will be signalled as wide. Rusfas being the person at fault at the moment.
Yeah, that was a bit harsh, though. I still feel Zaman Qureshi, the umpire on this occasion. Not a lot of margin for error for the bowlers.
It's the Oman D10. Just gone up in the air. Believe it's inside the field, and the man underneath it is going to be always so critical. I believe it is Vignesh. Or is it Sanju? Does not matter, because what's going to matter is Wasim Ali is going to be walking back without using the batting power play. It is Vignesh. 30 of 19 for Wasim Ali before he walks back, and Boushers Busters are in serious trouble here. 60 for 9. If the batting power play would have been taken, I assure you that there wouldn't have been a fielder at long off. And that is exactly what would have resulted in 4 valuable runs to Wasim Ali.
Well, true that, but then in the batting power play, they did manage to get a lot of runs, so they would be happy with that effort there. 61 right now, from which I think around 18 or 15 runs came from the batting power play. Trying to keep it away from the right-hander. Rasfas. He's been such a key bowler. He and Aflal both together have been so key for this Ruwi Rangers side right from the start of the tournament. Remember, the Ruwi Rangers are without their regulars. Kalimullah, Bilal Khan. Nadeem was not there in the round preceding this one. Takes an inside edge towards the onside. Once again, it's just a single. The Ruwi Rangers should really now turn on the squeeze. Yes, you've done well to get those 9 wickets. Just get that one more and then rush towards chasing that target as soon as possible.
Muzammal, who is known for his bowling skills, will be in the centre in the mix of things. Boushers at the end of 8 overs are 63 for 9. It's an interesting game that's on offer at the moment. The team that was looking so good in round number 2 has been pulled back by Ruwi Rangers. Such is the quality of the Oman D10 sides that have qualified. It's anyone's game on any given day.
Really interested to see what the points table is shaping up to look like. Abhishek Batra already a successful first over. He did go for runs, 15 as a matter of fact.
How was that?
Appeal, yeah, but no, Zaman Qureshi is not interested. Cheeky little work done behind the stumps by Naseem Khushi. He was onto it in a flash.
Not going up, probably a little too late, was Naseem Khushi. He's been spot on this evening. Certainly a close one. I'll tell you what, that's some very, very good from Zaman Qureshi. He's been brilliant.
By hairline margin, I'd rather say. Just in the nick of time.
Has this gone upstairs?
Yes, it has. He did mention that. So green light. He's just made it back in time. Can't get any more closer than this. Close shave. Akil survives. Punted towards the cover region for a single. And that's what these guys need to do. You've just got a few more deliveries remaining. Might as well just rotate strike, get a few singles in, make that score looking closer to 70 at least. And that will help because these are the same guys who are going to come out to the field and bowl and try and defend that target. So give yourself a chance.
Was it Azeba 11 who defended 80? Probably against Amrad Royals. Not too sure on the opponent though, but point being that 80 is defendable and they won that match by 20, 25 odd runs. So you never know. This is the Oman D10. Anything is possible. Get yourself some runs and you never know. With a few early wickets, you might just strike gold.
Wide of the crease. And yes, of course, straight away, Akhil will extend his arms. Every run counts. Charging down the track. That's a big shot towards the onside. Will it clear the boundary? Yes, it does. And right into the Ruwi Rangers dressing room. Take that. What a great way. And Fayaz is enjoying this. His teammate not playing the match, but he's certainly enjoying it. At the end of 9, the Boushers Busters are 72 for the loss of 9 wickets.
Oh yes, a lot of families have found time to make their way. It is the weekend tomorrow. They would love some quality action.
Some allowances for the batter. Kit adjustment.
Can Boushers get to 80 is the question. I'll tell you what, I mean, if they can win a match from here, they would consider themselves invincible. Every run is a cheer from the dugout. They're enjoying these facilities. Look at that dugout smiling. They're in trouble, but still they're smiling. They're enjoying their cricket.
That's why I like this Boushers Busters outfit. They wear their heart on their sleeves. They're so jolly. They are always joking around, messing around. Can never be taken too seriously. Off the field, of course. But on the field, they work as a unit. They go down together. They rise together. Big slog, trying to hit that into orbit. Akhil, he's smiling.
Wasn't that expected after the last one? Love the signs. Few locals coming in as well. Cricket is a developing sport in Oman. Let's not forget football and hockey being the first and second. But I'll tell you what, with these facilities here in Oman, cricket is not too far. Looking to get a big one. And will find the hands of Mujibur at long off. What a wicket is that?
Yeah, the dream for Akhil comes to an end. He was trying to look to get out rather than more than clear the boundaries. But then that will do, I guess. He's done his bit. And straight into the hands of Mujibur Ali. This time it's Muzammil who's walking back. And that should be curtains for the Boushers Busters innings. A little early or earlier than expected. And certainly quite a few runs short.
Although for the likes of Ruwi Rangers, they wouldn't mind seeing this scorecard. Wasim Ali was promoted this evening and he stood tall for Boushers Busters on one end, but everybody else on the other side were disappointing. 30 for the name of Wasim of 19, and the extras didn't help as well. That's what bundled Boushers Busters for 73, one of the rare occasions where a team has been all out.
And this is going to be a success story. The Ruwi Rangers managing to get an all-out target, especially in a 10-over game. Rasfas, a couple of wickets for him. Abhishek Batra was expensive, but he still was successful. Picked up 1 wicket. Sanju Sajeev was great. 2 overs, 9 runs and 1 wicket. Then Ahmad Aflal Kariappa bowled 2 overs and then he picked up, he bowled 2 overs, picked up a couple of wickets and 20 runs given. Umair Shakil was also accurate, 8 runs and a couple of wickets for him. There were a couple of run-outs as well, and especially this one. What a catch that was from Sanju tonight. Aqib Ilyas looked to get going, but then he had to depart early, and that was probably where the problem started for the Boushers Busters. A lot of catches going down, and look at that Sanju Sajeev catch. absolute beauty. Trying to up the ante was Shubhapal. Wickets kept falling at a regular intervals, but then most of it was courtesy, some decent fielding. Close calls, but then they were effective. Wasim Ali tried to salvage some pride for the Boushers. Few cracking shots. That picturesque boundary, but then on the other side, or the other end, there was always wickets tumbling. This run out of Shehbaz was untimely. Wasim Ali then succumbs to the pressure, trying to up the ante, and towards the end, it was Akil who lost his wicket. In the end, that's the verdict and that's the target. Ruwi Rangers, they require 74 runs in their 10 overs. The asking rate's not much, 7.4 runs per over, and they'll be looking to get that in quick time. So 7.4 is not by any means a target for them. They'll be certainly looking to get that as quickly as possible. We'll head for a short break, and we have the run chase coming right up shortly. Stay tuned.
Good evening and welcome back to Oman D10, powered by Fancode. It is Boushers taking on Ruwi Rangers. That's the batting scorecard for Boushers in the first innings. They have managed to get to 73, which is going to be a very easy total for Ruwi Rangers looking at their batting. But let's quickly go through the batting scorecard for Boushers. The top scorer, Wasim, was the only saving grace for Boushers in that batting lineup, except for him and for Aqib, who was looking good until he was taken out of the equation by Abhishek. The other batters have struggled to even get to double figures, and that tells you why they have managed to get to 73 and not more. On the other hand, Ruwi Rangers, the bowlers have done really well for them. They have been struggling in that department, but not tonight, as Rasfas, Abhishek Batra, Sanju Sajeev, Ahmed Aflal and Umar Shakil. 5 bowlers used and all of them contributed with the ball. The pick of the bowlers was Umar Shakil, who bowled just 1.3 overs and got 2 wickets to his name. Right, so now Ruwi Rangers need 74 runs to win, and this is going to be interesting because the 2 openers are out there in the middle. Mujibur, the left-handed stylish batter, will be joining hands with Karan Sonavle at the centre. While joining hands with me in the combox, my name is Shoaib. I've been joined by Jamil Zaidi, sir. Good evening.
Thank you, Shoaib, and good evening. What a clinical performance from the Ruwi Rangers. Some outstanding fielding today and some excellent bowling supported by the first delivery. Uppish played on to the long on for 1. What a magnificent piece of fielding has been done by Ruwi Rangers, especially the 2 spectacular catches taken by Vignesh and Sanju. That makes a difference between these 2.
Oh, absolutely. That tells you how important fielding is in a 10-over game. Yes, batting and bowling get all the focus and attention, but a good fielding effort, a good catch can do wonders for your side. And that is what we saw tonight. As Aqib Ilyas opening the innings with the ball for Boushers. Here we go, ball number 2. Slower in the air, over the extra cover fielder. That has been crashed into the cover region for 4. Great way to get off the mark for Karan Sonavle.
It was a bad delivery outside the off stump. He quickly, with the flow of the bat, plays it over the cover boundary for 4. Good start for Sonavle.
A decent hit there. Getting all the power behind the shot, and he's off the mark with 4 runs. Around the wicket now, Aqib, as another single added to the total. The left-hand, right-hand combination, how good has this been for Ruwi Rangers?
Well, I think they have done extremely well while they are fielding first, and now I think the time for them to show their batting class.
That will be called a wide, way outside off. Some turn for Aqib Ilyas.
Once you give little flight to the ball, I think it will get little turn on this wicket.
Nicely bowled, looped in the air, gave it some flight, not afraid to flight the ball. Aqib, and very watchful Mujibur, plays it along the ground as there's no hurry whatsoever for Ruwi Rangers.
Well, like they have to bat sensibly, going for 1 and 2s. Their odd boundaries will definitely add to their total which they are chasing.
Played on the back foot again. Another single.
This is the right way for them to go for the singles and doubles, not to show some improvisation, as the innings have just started. A good opening partnership.
Looking for 2. Will be only a single. So the first over comes to an end, and with that, Ruwi Rangers are 9 for no loss.
Over. आसिफ आसिफ सामने सामने आ जा सामने तू सामने जा
A good over to chase 73 by Rangers. 10 on the very first over. It will be Wasim Ali who batted bravely in the first inning, got 30 runs to give their team a good total.
What a delivery that is from Wasim. He is having a great night out today for Boushers Busters. First with the bat and now cleans up Mujibur on the very first ball of his spell. Ruwi Rangers lose Mujibur Rahman. What a delivery that was.
Well, a straighter one, I think. Mujib couldn't understand it at all and got bowled by Wasim. Mujibur out for 3, 10 for 1.
Next time. Sir, leg dena.
Brilliant start for Wasim. Got first wicket on the very first delivery. Get rid of Mujibur, a very prolific run getter for Ruwi Rangers. Now it's Abhishek Batra who is now come on to face the other 5 deliveries to be bowled by Wasim.
Slower in the air. That's a very good shot. Knows where the field is set and plays accordingly. Abhishek Batra has gotten off to a start that he'll not regret. 6 on the very first ball.
Yes, it's a lovely timing. Just full face of the bat over the long on for the maximum, giving him confidence to carry on from here on.
Yeah, everything happening in this over. First a wicket and then a 6 immediately. And there's a change in the field because of that shot. The long on falls back. And slower from Wasim. Worked away nicely by Abhishek Batra. And he's going... Oh, directed would have been another run out for Karan. He was run out in the earlier game today. And this came pretty close.
Well, I think it was a slow running between the wickets by these two. Could have been end of Karan Sonavle. Lucky escape for him. But 2 runs finally got. Nicely played out once again to the vacant short mid wicket position. Good start for Abhishek. 1 more to the total. 19 for 1.
This is a decent start. They've got runs on the board. Don't have to do anything extra. Just have to play on the merit and they should be getting to that total. Enough batting firepower for Ruwi Rangers. Yet to come. Naseem Khushi, Mohammad Nadeem, to name a few. Karan Sonavle, another brilliant cricketer. That's the field set now. Another fielder drops to square leg. And the ball went straight to him.
Good run. I think that's the way they have to carry on with singles and doubles. The target is not very much stiff for them. Long batting lineup with Ruwi Rangers. If these two guys giving them good start.
Oh, nicely bowled again. That outswinging delivery, the one that got Mujibur, and almost Abhishek gets the edge, but no damage done. A single to end the over number 2. Ruwi Rangers cruising at the moment at 40,000 feet. It's 21 for 1.
21 for 1, 2 overs gone. This was a good delivery by Aqib Ilyas. He's mixing it off spinners with the leg spinners. That sometimes makes the batter confused. That was a good delivery from him.
Singles, doubles will do just fine. What they don't need is a wicket in the form of a run out. So have to be cautious, as Boushers Busters are relying heavily on spin bowling. Jamil, so what do you think is the reason?
Well, I think the wicket is becoming more slower, as you know that, and it's getting some turn also. And they have the weapons with their hand, couple of good spinners with them. So they try to use their spinners to get some quick wickets in the early stages of the game. It was short and on the back foot, plays it straight to a fielder. And they were looking for two. Some smart fielding by the fielder at wider mid-on prevented the 2 runs.
More confident and comfortable bowling the off-spinner, Aqib Ilyas. He's a lot more consistent when he's bowling to the left-handers. For the right-handed batters, does bowl that leg-spinning delivery, but sometimes, as almost every other leg spinner, does seem to bowl a loose delivery here and there. Now that's not loose at all. That's a very good delivery. Nicely bowled.
He do the leggy. And he's got this ability that he can bowl both off spin and leg spin. It was played it out to the sweeper at the deep extra cover. And one more run to the total. End of over number 3. 25 for 1 Rangers. This is the batting card. Mujibur caught bowled by Wasim on the very first delivery of the match. 3. And Karan Sunavale batting on 9. And Abhishek Batra batting on 12. 25 for 1. 1 extra. 73 is the target for them, which has been laid down. Busters today doesn't bat well. This time onto the back foot. That's the nice way to carry on the innings, singles and doubles. Not going for some improvisation or what. Only required single and doubles, 8, 9 runs and over will do their job.
Shubhu andar hai, Shubhu. Oye yaar.
Once again, uses his feet out to the wider mid-on for a single. Very sensible batting by Abhishek and Karan Sunavale. 27 for 1. Good dot ball from Wasim Ali, who batted brilliantly for Busters, scored 30 valuable runs.
Oh, swing and a miss from Karan. This is good bowling from Wasim. Very close to the off stump. And suddenly, Boushers Busters just trying to bring themselves back in the game. Runs have slowed down. Another good delivery, quicker this time from Wasim, mixing it up nicely and asking the right questions, putting pressure on the batters of Ruwi Rangers.
All experience he bring in to bowl this over. Very good over so far for him. Half volley. Plays straight to long on. Long off for the single. That's the way to get just the end of over number 4.
Over.
28 for 1.
शाबाश शाबाश अकेल शाबाश शाबाश अकेल bowling change. Hey,
Proceedings of this match are a bit slow as the target set by Boushers not far, 73. On to the back foot, this time plays it out towards the sweeper for a single.
These smaller targets sometimes can get tricky also. You don't know whether you want to attack or you want to just take some time, and that's when the real pressure starts to become a burden.
Yes. This time onto the back foot once again. And they're looking for second, but no. Yes, it is extremely, you're right. But again, I said the experience better. They understand the situation and they should go according to that. Like these two are playing, going for the singles and doubles. And that's the fine way for them to get closer to the total. All swings at it, but doesn't quite hold of it. Got the inner edge of the bat out towards short square leg.
शाबाश शाबाश खेल शाबाश शाबाश आ जाओ boys.
Another spin bowler brought into the attack. So relying on spin. Boucher Busters.
अच्छा बॉल है अकील भाई ये.
Another single is all they'll get.
They don't need for any hurry for them. 6-7 runs in over
ठीक है
will be okay at this juncture of the game. This time once again plays it out towards the fielder at long on. Good control bowling so far. Not letting the batters to hit boundaries or maximum.
चलो 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 उसी रेडी रहे.
This time onto the back foot. Once again played it out to the sweeper. And they quickly go for 2. Good running between the wickets. 2 runs comes on the last delivery. And that's the end of over number 5. We'll have a change in the comb box. It will be Mudassir.
Thank you, Jamil sir and Shoaib Ahmed. Last game of the day, trying to defend a modest total. They have got a wicket, but as of now, in a strong position is Ruwi Rangers, and good to see Karan Sonavle still out there in the middle. And joining me in the com box is Amin Wagle. Welcome, Amin.
Thank you, Moody Bhai. And yes, of course, the Ruwi Rangers are on top right now. And as soon as I said that, he's probably going to hole out to Shubhopal towards the leg side. A wicket falls down as the captain for tonight, Fawad Ali, bangs it in short. And he's been accurate more often than not. Have a look at that. Muted celebrations for the Boushers Busters, but then it is the second wicket for the Ruwi Rangers that's gone back into the hut. Karan Sonavle will walk for 14 of 16 deliveries as the Ruwi Rangers are 35 for the loss of 2 wickets.
The captain, as said by Amin, the stand-in captain Fawad, change of pace, nicely done. The partnership has been broken. Abhishek will be joined by Khalid Khail, the man in form with the bat. Still a long way to go. The 74 looks like 100, 105. Still 39 needed of 29 balls. They need to strike big here.
It's a matter of a couple of big shots, and certainly Khalid Khail seems to be the man who can. Ooh, nearly done him over. Fawad Ali, and all of a sudden the Boushers Busters side on the field are vocal. They're trying to back Fawad Ali as much as possible, and he certainly knows how to operate those tram lines.
Absolutely, and this is what I like about this tournament and the players. Though they have posted this 73 on board, still fighting hard. Going almost 7 runs per over. The good news, still 8 wickets in hand for Ruwi Rangers.
As a matter of fact, even after this match, it would be really interesting to have a look at the points table. And all of a sudden, this round 2 of the Oman D10 powered by Fancode has been thrown open. Nearly carried it back to the bowler. And boy, are they pumped up or what. You can see them. Everybody is on their toes. They surely can feel some sort of excitement in the air. Have a look at that. Took the leaning edge, Abhishek Batra, and he was stranded. He was really laid back in trying to get back to the crease. I tell you what, a wicket or 2 here, as well as a nice decent over like the one Fawad Ali is bowling right now, can certainly make things look interesting in the context of the match. The Boushers Busters are known or renowned for giving a tough fight.
Running hard for the second run, yes and no. An excellent work done by Akib Ilyas with that single. Now 37 needed of 26 balls. What an over he's delivering. The right time got better of Karan Sonavle. Keeping it simple, not trying out too many things, because looking at the behavior of the surface, if you can stuck to those cutters and back of the hand deliveries, you might create a trouble here.
Yeah, absolutely. And even now, if you go to see if Fawad Ali manages to get done with his over, in the same manner, you're just at 6.5 runs or maybe a shade less than 7 runs and over, and you're falling short or you're falling behind on the required run rate. Big shot towards the leg side. Catch it is the call, but no, it might land safely in between 2 fielders. They're running hard for the second run. The throw is wayward. So nothing untoward here for the Ruwi Rangers. The pressure is still on, and the Boushers Busters are trying to give it their all. The Ruwi Rangers will eventually get there, but it's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be a walk in the park for them, I guess.
Oh, absolutely. The way he hit the previous delivery, clearly feeling that extra pressure. Khalid Khail, man in form with the bat. the situation they are in, he cannot lose his wicket here. 37 needed of 26 balls. Clearly we can see the way he is holding the ball, trying to roll those fingers. An excellent over from Fawad comes to an end, going for just 5 runs and a wicket to his name. At the end of over number 6, Ruwi Rangers chasing the target of 74. They are 40 for the loss of 2. Thanks to our production team for Oman D10 powered by Fancode. It's a TPT 360 and ITW Prod production for Oman Cricket Board, and we are coming live from Al Imrat ground, Oman. Round 2, day 2, and this is the third game of the night. Still, it's 55-45 in favor of Ruwi Rangers. The only reason I'm giving them 55 is they know the target, and they have 8 wickets in hand.
Quite generous on the Boushers busters. Mudassir bhai. 45? Really?
They are a good side. I mean, the way they came back in this tournament, especially winning those back-to-back games. It's not over till it's over. They need 1 or 2 good overs, but wherein for Ruwi Rangers, it's Khalid, Khail and Abhishek. Slow start, so for Khalid, he knows the importance of his stay, and in comes a spinner, Akhil, going for just 7 runs in his first over, looking for a wicket.
Economical, yes, of course. And Khalid Kale, especially in the first match of the evening for the Ruwi Rangers, was absolutely electric. 80 runs, if I'm not mistaken. What a night Khalid Kale is having out there in the middle with the bat. Right then, now it's the left-hand Abhishek Batra. Goes for a big shot, thumps it down the ground. Once again, just a single.
What a game we are witnessing here. Caught in 2 minds, the batters, whether they want to charge here or not. Likes of Abhishek Batra against left-arm orthodox, trying to go big, but not connects well. Khalid eyeing the deep mid-wicket. He knows the importance of this over. Played with soft hands, running hard for the first run. So is Abhishek Batra. And excellent running between the wickets. Boundaries are hard to come. So now they are working really hard to convert that single into double.
Oh, he seems to be in trouble there. Fawad Ali. Watchfully played, and look at the way they're running between the wickets. The calling is clear. The intention is there. And I think the balls hit him nice and square on the ankle, and that's a painful sight for anybody. It's always painful.
I mean, does this magic spray work?
I don't know. I've never played cricket at such a high level. In the division that I play, if you get hurt, you just sit over there, they put ice, and then you're good to go. You just move on, bear the pain, and you carry the injury all throughout the innings you play, all throughout the fielding you do.
Let us get a hammer tomorrow and try that magic spray on Amin.
Absolutely, all game for it. Although I'd rather get hurt playing. If the production team is listening, we need a match. Right now, I don't mind if it's after 12 midnight. I don't mind if it's after 12 noon. I need some game time as well.
There was a stoppage. Fawad just got injured. Nadeeb Usmani, you need to be in the dugout, bro. And Sufyan Mahmood, a bit tense here. 30 of 21 balls. Excellent piece of bowling. They're trying to contain by not giving those boundaries. It's just a matter of time. They'll go after you, create that chance, create that opportunity.
Yeah, now somewhere down the line you feel, I think they're digging a grave. They're trying to get into a shell here, the Ruwi Rangers. They need to break the shackles because this is not going to be looking good at any point in time because you're 20 balls, 29 required. 2 more deliveries to go in this over. Big shot. And just when it was needed, Abhishek Batra giving everything, putting his body on the line, leaning towards the off stump, wide of the off stump, trying to cover that line. Have a look at that.
Goes down, not in control, but connects well over the deep square leg fielder. A much needed maximum. Just trying to break that shackles here. Playing an all-important knock for his team. 50 comes up for Ruwi Rangers.
Yeah, you still need one more of those. It's still not over yet. The Ruwi Rangers need to get out of that situation they are in right now. Once again, it's towards the fielder. It's going to be just a single. And that shall end the 7th over. It's 52 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Power play, power play. Over. Okay, power play. Only helmet. Only helmet here. Only helmet. दे दो हेलमेट दे दो जल्दी क्विक चेंज जगह पे जाओ अपनी छोड़ के डालो यार भाई ये हाथ में सच में डालने जा रहा है
52 for the loss of 2, 7 overs done. Still 22 needed in 18 balls. And we can see that signal from Mujahid. It's a batting power play has been opted by Ruwi Rangers. Maximum, getting at the right time, Abhishek Batra. Under pressure, playing an excellent knock for his team, and to bowl the batting power play, an all-important over, it will be the stand-in captain Fawad Ali.
Yeah, so I guess this is what it's going to look like. It's going to be Fawad Ali now, and then it's going to be Shehbaz in the next over. And probably, once again, it's going to be Muzammil who's going to be bowling the very last over, if he's got any overs left. Pitches it in short, bangs it in short, wide ball given by umpire Mujahid Surve, and they'll be looking hard at the umpire. The keeper is coming up and having a word, asking what's happening out here. They just can't seem to believe it. And Abhishek Batra, a true batter, saying, yes, of course it's wide.
I think he needs to focus on the game instead of talking to the wicket keeper. Aqib Ilyas straight away walking up to Mujahid, politely asking him. Could have been easily legal delivery, hitting the deck hard, rolling those fingers. Though he came down the track, I think it was way over the head of the batter.
This time bangs it in short, gets the right height as well as the change of pace. But no, I think Fawad's getting the plot wrong here. What he really needs to do is work the tram lines, what he did a night ago. He was absolutely electric on that occasion. They played 2 matches last evening, and both the matches Fawad was really on point, bowling at the death. Works the tram line and then bowls really hard into the block hole, makes the life difficult for the batters. You can't get away with deliveries of those sorts. Short balls, yes, of course, they are effective. Slower ones, they are effective. But then it's all about percentage cricket. Have a look at that field set up there. A complete web being cast towards the offside.
Full toss just for a single. And rightly said, I mean, as we have seen in the previous game, Shah Faisal bowling those Yorkers and quicker deliveries, hitting the deck hard. Fawad Ali, he has some different plans. So far, 3 runs of 2 deliveries. But what they need is a wicket here. left-hand, right-hand combination, troubling the fielders here. They are taking their own time to make that fine adjustment in the field. 55 for the loss of 2. Change of pace and nicely managed. His ample of time, made the room and goes beyond the reach of fine leg. What a knock he's playing for his team.
Yeah, huge sigh of relief. Look at that dugout. All of them heaved a sigh of relief all at the same time. It looks like a yoga session out there. But yeah, the Ruwi Rangers finally on track. 15 runs needed of 15 deliveries, courtesy this act of courage by Abhishek Batra. Getting underneath the ball, making sure that he hits it away from the fielders. There was a fielder out there at fine leg. He was inside the circle, but he was too wide to stop any of those shots that he's thinking of playing. Big shot, big shot. This time it's towards the extra cover boundary and it's aerial. And he sends it towards the pavilion as a salute to their good bowling performance. 6 runs here by Abhishek Batra. He's turning the heat on.
Top class stuff from Abhishek Batra. Look at that shot, stand and delivered. This time trying to increase the pace, and he anticipated that ball quite well and goes over the deep extra cover, showing the full face of the blade, and he moves to 37. Match winning knock, match winning performance, and in comes Subramaniam. New balls please. This is the difference you have in both the sides. Batting first, they try to post a huge total. In the process, they have lost the wicket. But when you have someone like Khalid Khail, Abhishek Batra, who are an impactful player, he bowled quite well, and now doing wonders with the bat. He started off very quietly. When the situation demands for those big shots, he's not afraid to take on Fawad Ali.
Yeah, and this is the right plot here. They took the batting power play just at the right time. Once again, picks it up towards the leg side. Pulls it well, and Fawad is having a forgettable over. Got another delivery in this over, but then a lot of runs have leaked in this batting power play.
He's becoming predictable here. He was expecting that ball. Quickly shuffling towards the off stump and just one hit away from winning this game. What a comeback in this tournament after losing the first match in the round 2. They defeated Cobra Giants early in the day now. And go straight over mid-on. He started off really well for Fawad Ali, but it's Abhishek's show here in Oman Cricket Academy. Just one run away from that magical win, thanks to this man Abhishek Batra, who is on 45 of just 21. Just one run needed of 12 balls, 73 for the loss of 2 at the end of over number 8.
Right then, 8 overs done, 73 for 2. Just that one run needed from 12 balls. And what a performance, clinical performance this has been by the Ruwi Rangers. They've just managed to look so effortless out there in the park in the first innings. Made sure that the Boushers Busters were under pressure. But have a look at that built up by Boushers Busters. Yes, of course, just one run needed, but not without some drama. Eventually, it will still be with Muzammil. And how ordinary this batting performance has been for the Boushers Busters. Certainly needed a few more runs on board so that they could pile on the pressure on the Ruwi Rangers in a high pressure run chase. Look at that. It's nearly an arc out there behind the keeper. And a treat to watch. Khalid Kale will end the night and end the proceedings of this match. And what a night he's had. 80 runs and then now completing a rout by the Ruwi Rangers of the Boushers Busters with that maximum. Rocking onto the back foot and straight towards the presentation area. Match number 7 of round 2 in the Oman D10 powered by Fancode is dedicated to the Ruwi Rangers and they have won by 8 wickets. Handshakes all around, some good smiles there. And the Boushers Busters, yes, of course, they've picked up a couple of wins last evening, but today they will be heading back home and trying to regroup.
What a tournament we are witnessing now. The group is quite open. All the teams playing 3-3 games. Ruwi Rangers, couple of wins and a loss in their 3 encounters. So is for Boushers Busters. They bowled well. They fielded extremely good. They batted sensibly. And Ruwi Rangers winning this game by 8 wickets in hand. Khalid Khail remained unbeaten. So was Abhishek Batra. And let's see the batting card of Ruwi Rangers. They lost an early wicket of man in form Mujibur. Then Karan, he took a plenty of balls for his 14th, but they had the services of Abhishek and Khalid out there in the middle. They both made sure to remain unbeaten. Abhishek adding 45 and Khalid Khail 15. Just couple of extras, but 78 was never enough for Boushers Busters.
The bowling scorecard, the Boushers Buster bowlers, their body language said it all the moment they came out to bowl. Aqib Ilyas in the very first over went for runs but then pulled back in the second over. No success in the wickets column, but Wasim Ali picked up 1 wicket. He bowled 2 overs and picked up that solitary wicket. 14 runs were given in his spell. Akil Khan, no success. Fawad Ali picked up 1 wicket on the very first ball. And then Asif Pathan completed proceedings and made sure that the Ruwi Rangers won, courtesy that 6 by Khalid Kale. Let's have a look at the highlights. It was Aqib Ilyas in the very first over as Karan Sonavle and Mujibur Ali tried to finish off things in style, but then Wasim Ali came up with the beauty of a delivery. Abhishek Batra seemed to be in the mood, and then you'll come to know eventually that Abhishek Batra stayed on till the very end to complete this victory. Have a look at some of those exciting shots. Not many boundaries on offer because they were going at run a ball. They were happy ticking along for singles and doubles. But then towards the end of the innings, especially the batting power play, the over of Fawad Ali, Abhishek Batra took on the charge and made sure that they were never in an uncomfortable situation. In the end, that there was a towering hit from Khalid Kale, signalling the end of day's play, and also ensuring that the Ruwi Rangers have won by 8 wickets. The Boushers Busters 9.3 overs, 73 only. A very unlikely performance, especially at this stage for the Boushers Busters. Wasim Ali top scored 30 from 19 deliveries. Umair, Mohammad and Ahmad Aflal all took 2 wickets each, and all of them were economical. The Ruwi Rangers in their run chase, 79 for 2. Abhishek Batra was the starlight there. 45 runs of 21 deliveries, and Khalid Kale was there to accompany him. Wasim Ali and Fawad Ali were the only 2 bowlers who had some success. In the end, it's the Ruwi Rangers who won by 8 wickets, and they were quite comfortable. It's the match number 7, and now it's going to be extremely interesting to have a look at the points table. Would have been so good if the Boushers Busters won. They would have certainly made... It would have been so good if the Boushers Busters would have secured that win. However, it was not to be. Anyways, we'll head down to the sidelines where the presentation is ready, and we'll have a look at who the player of the match is, and we've got more information to follow.
Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation at the Oman Cricket Academy ground in Muscat for the D10 series powered by Fancode. Today we have the last match of the day being played between Ruwi Rangers and Boushers Busters. Ruwi Rangers have done a commendable job today. Superb fielding, supported by excellent bowling. They bowled out Boushers Busters of 73 in 9.3 overs. And it was easy cakewalk for the Ruwi Rangers, with Abhishek Batra doing the bulk of the runs, 45 runs in just 21 balls with the help of 3 fours and 3 sixes. The man of the match is Abhishek Batra. It will be handed over by match referee, Mr. Subramaniam. Abhishek, well played and well done.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
So, what was your plan? क्या plan था आके कैसे खेलना है? Score तो बहुत कम था, 73. एक दो विकेट शुरू में निकल गए थे, लेकिन आपने आके कवर किया और brought the victory for your team. तो कैसा फील कर रहे हैं और कैसे आपने सोचा कि मैं किस तरह खेलूं आज के अपनी टीम को मैच जिता दूं?
जब हम लोग फील्डिंग करने आ रहे थे तो हमारा ये माइंड में टारगेट था कि 80 से कम पे रोकना है, क्योंकि विकेट में थोड़ा ब्रेक हो रहा था बॉल, तो उतना इजी नहीं था स्कोर करना। तो हमने वो सक्सेसफुली किया, हमने 74 पे रोका, बट काम कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ था। तो मेरा आइडिया यही था कि अगर मैं बैटिंग करने जाता हूँ थोड़ा सा टाइम लूँ, जल्दबाजी ना करूँ, क्योंकि टारगेट कम है। एक दो शॉट्स के बाद कभी भी कवर हो सकता है गेम। तो मैंने टाइम लिया, टाइमली एक दो छक्के आ गए और वहाँ से मोमेंटम पावर प्ले में हमारी तरफ आ गया पूरा।
आप स्टार्ट बहुत अच्छा करते हो, लेकिन आज आपने कैरी किया बैट 45 रन्स।
हाँ, मेरा हमेशा से ये रहा है कि मैं कुछ बॉल टाइम लेना प्रेफर करता हूँ, बिकॉज टीम में हमारी जो टीम कॉम्बिनेशन है उसमें सारे बॉल 1 से हिट करने वाले हैं। तो मेरा ये रोल है टीम में कि जब मैं जाऊँ बैटिंग करने तो सिचुएशन के हिसाब से अडेप्ट करूँ। बॉल 1 से मारना ज़रूरी नहीं है, अगर सिंगल्स लूँ, कोई सामने मार रहा है उसको भी स्ट्राइक दूँ, और जब मेरी बारी आए, जब ज़रूरत हो टीम को, तो मैं भी बल्ला चला सकूँ।
Very well played and congratulations.
थैंक यू सो मच। थैंक यू।
So, this is all about from the postman presentation.
Right then, so Abhishek Batra adjudicated the man of the match for this one. Well then, round 2 and day 2 of the round 2 is over, and we've got the Ruwi Rangers was match number 5, and they routed the Gubra Giants by 20 runs. Then in the match number 6, it was the Amrat Royals versus the Kurum Thunders, where the Amrat Royals won by 12 runs, and that was a much important win for them as well. Boushers Busters versus the Ruwi Rangers, and there was heartbreak for the Boushers Busters as the Ruwi Rangers made easy of this particular challenge. They won by 8 wickets. Now this is what everybody is waiting for, the points table, especially at the present scenario where most of the teams have played their 3 matches. It's the Amrat Royals, Ruwi Rangers and the Boushers Busters all tied on 4 points. They've all played 3-1-2, but it's just the net run rate. However, it's really marginal, 0.97 and 0.94. And then not too far behind are the Kurum Thunders. They still have a game in hand tomorrow. It's 2 points for them. They won just that one challenge last afternoon. And then of course it's the Gubra Giants, who have not won anything till now in their couple of matches. Tomorrow they have a couple of matches back to back lined up for them. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard. Let's have a look at that lineup. Gubra Giants versus Kurum Thunders is going to be the first match tomorrow evening. It's going to be match number 8, followed by Amrat Royals and the Ruwi Rangers, where they'll be looking to finish their campaign on a high, looking for the top spot. And then, of course, it's the Gubra Giants versus the Boushers Busters. The Boushers Busters already, like I said, were the 3rd team in the fray, and they'll be looking to win that as well. Right then, so that's all the cricket we have for tonight. And do join back tomorrow for some more exciting Oman D10 powered by Fancode. The action continues, and so does electric cricketing action. Stay tuned. Good night.